What's up, Jeremians? It's been a while since I last had a little chat with you guys, and over the last few weeks from the videos that I've made, a couple of my subscribers and viewers has been asking me questions that I think will be useful to all my viewers and to have it answered in a Q&A session. So in today's video, I'll be covering those questions, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to get the latest updates in the channel. Let's start with the very first question by one of my haters. Abhishek Awasti told me, "You better get your facts right. Show me how to level layer volume in PSR E363 and then say all these beep about the other brand. By the way, even CTK 4400 and CTK 5200 had the same limitation." Well, Abhishek, I got my facts right. It is a fact that the PSR E363, you can layer sounds and you can adjust the volume for the layers. If you don't believe me, well, my viewers here who have the E363 will tell you it is extremely possible. As to the limitation on the older CTK, that is why I never bothered about the older CTKs. Why would I bother about these CTKs when a very basic function such as balancing the volume of parts is so difficult to use or even existent? Well, Abhishek, if you don't like my videos, you don't have to watch them. No one's forcing you. Our next viewer, Sayantan Sinha, asked me, what would I pick, the Yamaha PSR E463 or the CT-X700? The choice is very clear. I would definitely pick the CT-X700. This is because it has more features, more sounds, and sounds pretty good as well. But there is one issue with this choice. The CT-X700, where I am from, costs twice as much as a PSR E463. So would I want to spend so much money on a keyboard? I don't think so, because PSR E463 is very affordable where I am from, and I'm happy with that. And Nagla Fatih asked if the PSR E363 has a headphone socket. If she has watched through my videos, I would have had a video going around the back of the keyboard panel, and there would be a headphones or output jack there, and that will take to your regular headphones. So the short answer is yes. And this guy with a name I cannot pronounce asked, is the music database feature also available in the Yamaha PSR E463? Fortunately or unfortunately, Yamaha has decided to remove a couple of features in the PSR E463 so that there is more memory space to add in new features like the additional groove creator and the sampling feature. And those things that they have sacrificed include the lesson function, which is now no longer available, and the music database is no longer available in the PSR E463. This move, I believe Yamaha is beginning to target the PSR E463 towards more professional, more pro-level hobbyists, who don't really use the lesson feature because they would have had some knowledge of music, and the music database, they don't need that because they would know how to make their own registration and sounds and to match whatever songs they're gonna play. And Maria Cornell asked, what is the best keyboard company? The best keyboard company is the one that has the money to invest in R&D and to make sure that they keep updated with the latest technology and to have great samples in their keyboard. Personally, I love Chord as a company, but unfortunately they don't produce a Ranger keyboard that is at a price level low enough to compete with Yamaha in the $100 to $200, $300 range, and their lowest end, which I believe is the PA300, is cost quite a bit of money, and because of that I am not a fan of the higher price Chord. I like Roland too, but again, Roland has this disparity. They have a really fantastic keyboard that is like $1,000 and then they have a really basic one which I don't really fancy because it doesn't have many of the features that I use very often and that I would find a Ranger keyboard should have. So for right now, okay, Yamaha is the forerunner of the keyboards and I like it. I am starting to see some hope in Casio catching up in the game. They just need to make some software tweaks to the software and make sure that the lower end Casio CT-X700 and 800 catches up with the Yamaha. And Kobe Hall asked if the AC power adapter is in the PSR E463. Yamaha does not include a power adapter in the PSR E463, and that is because in different countries there are different power voltage requirements of the adapter. It is usually supplied separately, but for most dealers they will just include it as part of the package. Where I am from, when you buy the keyboard, they just give me the power adapter. And Maria Cornell asked, how do I get the quality of my recording to be so clear? And that is because I'm using a direct audio. I'm recording directly from USB audio into my laptop, and I'm getting a very clean audio there, and I can do some EQ to it to make it sound even richer, and that is how I get my audio quality so clear. Ahmad Nauman, one of my greatest fans, he's asking me, hey Jeremy, how are you? I am fine. I love life, I love making music, and with you guys out there watching the videos that I make, help me to click some ads. I'm good, and you are good too. And Yiza Abelanosa asked if I got a new PSR E363 or something. So Yiza, this is what it is for you. I have a lot of PSR E363 that comes in and out of my door, simply because I give away a lot of these every year. I give like at least 10 to 12 PSR E363 to my students who are joining me new for the first time, and that is the reason why you keep seeing new PSR E363 in my house. Dynamic Music asks, which app do I use to edit my video? I am using a Windows laptop and it is running DaVinci Resolve number 15, and that is the software I use to edit my videos. Muqtadir Tamin asks, can he use a sustain pedal with the PSR E363? Yes, Muqtadir, you can indeed use a sustain pedal with the PSR E363, and for playing a piano sound, you should be using a sustain pedal. Neil Jenks asked 1 week ago, can he play one-finger chords with the keyboard? Yes, you can. By default, as long as the ACMP accompaniment button is on, you can just press a single note, G for example, and it will generate a G major chord, F, and it will generate an F major chord. However, to play minor chord, for example C minor, G minor, or a 7th chord like a G7, D7, you would have to have a minimum of 2 fingers. Phantomas 21,000 asked, is there any way to adjust the contrast of the LCD screen on the PSR E463? Unfortunately, there isn't. Anthony Allen asked if when using the 6-track recorder in the CT-X700, you can't control the volume for each instrument. I haven't found a way to do it. So if you're just recording the multiple tracks, there's no way to control the volumes. If there's a way, please tell me, write in the comments, prove me wrong. I may be dumb to figure out how to do it. I read the manuals, I've delved deep into the CT-X700, and I haven't found a way to do it, which is a real shame because you just have to accept whatever default volume of the recording there is. Arlene Pangzajan asked, how do I become your student? You can only become my student if you are where I'm staying, which is in Singapore. If you're in another country, there's no way I can fly to the other country to just teach you every single week. Digital FBG asked that he has a problem playing back the WAV file, WAV file, on his PSR E463, and Phantomas, I believe, also has this problem. So the thing is that the WAV file has to be in 44 kilohertz, and the critical thing is that it must be in 16-bit stereo. So if these 3 requirements are not met, your WAV file in your USB stick will not play in the PSR E463. Prangamacion Rincon asked me, what do I think about the Yamaha PSR E453? I think that the PSR E453 is an extremely great value for money keyboard if the PSR E463 is launched in your country and they discount the PSR E453 to a lower price, simply because if you don't need the sampling function, I don't need the sampling function, I don't use it. If you don't use a lot of the new features found in the PSR E463, for example, like the audio wave playback and recording onto a USB stick, you don't really need a PSR E463. And I think a PSR E453 is still a very good and very capable instrument, despite a couple of shortcomings, and you will be happy with it. I'm happy with it. In fact, I have a PSR E433, which I still make fantastic music with, and that is an even older model than the PSR E453. So there you go. I love the PSR E453 as well. So next guy, Flower, asks, what do I think about the roll and go keys? The roll and go keys is a very portable synthesizer. It is not an arranger keyboard like the PSR or the CT-X or the Chord PA series. So if your purpose is to play a synthesizer in a gig with a band and you're not using the automatic accompaniment rhythm, I say go for the roll and go keys, because the roll and go keys is a very good instrument and is very portable as well. But it doesn't apply in my case because I'm playing arranger keyboards, and the roll and go keys just does not have the arranger keyboard functions which I require. And here we have it, Jeremiahans. All the questions that has been posed in the past few weeks has been answered. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.